Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Thursday. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different. This is quite exciting because I've just received a channeled message when I was doing the Leo reading. So I've just finished doing the Leo reading and I sat with the message and I thought, wow, this is so powerful because the masculines are either operating right now in the energy of the stag or they're operating in the energy of the eagle. They're all transforming from the stag into the eagle. But you'll know by the signs that you see. So in other words, if you're constantly seeing the stag, not only is that the promise of your union, but it's a symbol that your masculine is still transforming. They're still healing. They're still doing things they need to do. If you're constantly seeing the eagle, that's a symbol they're on the way and they're coming home. So that's a symbol you are closer than ever to union than you've been before. So I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards. I'm going to bring in the Journey to Union Oracle to do a DM to DF reading. And I feel that if you're more connecting with the stag, this deck will resonate with you more. If you're more connecting with the eagle right now, then Divine Masculine Comes Home Oracle may resonate with you a bit more. But the whole reading will resonate in some way. So the angels are asking you to do that. Are you seeing the stag or are you seeing the eagle or are you seeing both? If you're seeing both, it's a symbol about things moving forward very quickly. So thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say to the feminines today? What do the masculines want to say to the feminines today? What do the masculines want to say? Thank you. And what do this one's moving on top as well. What do the masculines want to say? Straight out, look at that. Wow. So I'm going to start with the stag energy then. So he's saying, I am sending you messages through music right now. He's saying, I'm sending you messages through music. I'm communicating with you through songs, synchronicities in songs. So the song that you hear could just randomly pop on the radio, or it could be in a car that goes past you and, maybe it stops at traffic lights when you're walking down the road and you hear it. It may be a song that pops in your head and you can't stop singing the lyrics or humming the tune. It could be a song that you hear and wow, it just hits you right in the feels and that's coming from somewhere else. So the messages through music are very powerful. And the way the masculines communicate their feelings when they're struggling to can be very powerfully through music. The masculines are very music orientated. They like listening to music. Some of the masculines are very musical anyway. They could be singers or musicians. They could play an instrument. It could be very calming for them listening to music. So when they are listening to music themselves, they can be channeling something to you that you hear through a song. Very powerful. Maybe something pops in your head and you're thinking, wow, there's a lyric there. I need to listen to that song. We've got guidance through reading. So he's also saying to you, I am starting to understand the truth. Look at this, the truth through readings. So your masculine is becoming more spiritual and more inclined to be on the internet, researching the connection than they've ever been before, even if you're not aware of that. So your masculine is saying, I'm sending you messages and signs and love through these readings you are watching. So he's saying, please trust the guidance through the readings because it's the truth. So I feel 2 things. First thing I feel is he's watching readings himself. He may not understand what he's watching or why he's watching it, but he is receiving some form of truth through a reading. But he's actually saying to you today, Divine Feminine, I'm communicating with you my love and my true feelings and what's going on in my life through the readings and the guidance you're watching through readings. That may be right here on Guided by Angels. It could be on another channel, but you are receiving what you need to hear from your twin through the readings you watch. That's the truth. So I feel this is really the angels kind of saying to you, you can trust what you're being shown and told through the readings and the songs you hear. You are perfect for each other. So your masculine is saying we are perfect for each other and that's the truth. And that's what he's realising more and more every day. That nobody compares to you, that you are perfect in every way for each other and he wants you in his life. Yeah, look at this. You are the most important thing in my life. So he's saying you are my destiny. You are my priority, even if it seems otherwise. So he's saying, you're the most important thing in my life, and I'm doing everything I can right now to prove that to you in a physical way. Manifesting your dreams. So your masculine is saying, the truth is, I am manifesting our connection into reality. And this really resonates with the masculine reading today. They are manifesting things in the long term. In other words, they want to be with you in the long term. They want to be with you for the remainder of their physical life, not just a short-term thing, a long-term thing. Not just a fling, a long-term thing. So he's saying, I am manifesting this dream into reality. And he's also showing you there, he's also dreaming about you. That means you may be dreaming of him. So he's dreaming about you, he's dreaming this love into reality. And you're being reminded that God never closes a door without opening a window. So in other words, even when all hope is lost, it isn't. There is a way being created and made. And the doors are open now. Remember, we've got the water rabbit coming in saying the doors are open here, things are happening. Now, the eagle energy we've got is he's saying our love is supporting. Now, I love this. Look what we've got, 444. And in today's daily divine feminine message, we got 444. It's about grounding, motorbike as well. It's about grounding, spirituality. It's about, shielding. It's about knowing your journey is protected. So your masculine saying our journey is protected by angels. This is happening in divine timing. And I should never have ran. So he's saying, I'm sorry I ran from you and our love. The truth is I was afraid and insecure and a bit scared. And I know now I shouldn't have run. And, right now we've been having this experience with the masculines and the masculine reading earlier today, the burning mouth syndrome. So he's also healing, things he feels he's done wrong in the past. He's healing guilt, things he said. He's saying, I should never have ran. And I do love you. And this is so powerful, this has come out. Because if you've seen the number 222, it's a symbol of universal power. And it's the way the universe is saying, I've got your back. But it's the masculine saying to you today, I love you. And the angels are saying, remember, the guidance you receive in readings, are the absolute truth. So you're being shown with that number there, the truth, which is your masculine loves you. I love you. And if you're a Leo, this is going to resonate even more because I've just channeled a message, in your horoscope reading with the 222 energy of I love you. So that's just really validating that there. So your masculine saying, I do love you. I am transforming to be with you. I am communicating with you through music right now and readings and other ways. Look at this. I've got angel bumps. That's the truth. Truth. So in other words, it doesn't matter if you've seen the stag or you've seen the eagle. It's the same energy. The masculines are saying, I'm coming back to you. The truth is I do love you and I do care. And I'm also dealing with ascension. So this means he's becoming the person he was meant to be at the beginning. He's becoming who he was always been inside, but he's coming into his own. And he's saying, I am going through things in my physical body. I am going through trauma release. I am going through stress and strain. And I am healing to be with you. And I'm trying to understand what this is. And I feel he's watching the guidance about ascension. So some of the masculines could very well be watching the divine masculine readings because we talk about ascension. We talk about physical symptoms. We talk about things that go on. So I want to bring in the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. So what symptoms is he going through with Ascension right now? What's he going through? They're giving me 2 cards here. So again, remember, the masculines can be going through many things, but these are things he wants to tell you right now. So he's saying, my back's hurting. I'm going through back pain. So he's ascending, he's experiencing back pain. Back pain is caused by worries and concerns about stability in the future. So he wants to create a stable future for you, and he's thinking about that, and he may be having back pain. And this is the back. It doesn't say lower, middle, or bottom. It just says the back. I trust that God is my source. My life is divinely guided and protected. So he's starting to realise that, the life that you share is actually fully supported. And he's saying, I want to be able to fully support you because I love you. Yeah, look at this middle back. So middle back's connected with guilt. Guilt over the past. This really resonates with, the burning mouth I spoke about earlier today. So he's saying, my back's hurting, my middle back, because I feel guilty over the past. The fact that I ran from you, hid my feelings from you, was maybe a bit nasty to you. I need to forgive myself and let it go for good. And St. Peter is helping. So St. Peter, denied Jesus. And that was very painful for him because Jesus even predicted he'd do it. And he said, you're going to deny me 3 times. And Peter's like, no, I won't, no, I won't, no, I won't. And then he said, yeah, I don't know him. And he felt awful about it. Awful, like it was the worst thing he could do. So your masculine's saying, I feel awful about the fact that I've denied our love and I've denied you and I've run from you and I've hid from you. I feel guilt over it all. I feel guilty over the way things have happened, the things I've said, and I'm sorry. And I want to let go of that for good so I can be with you forever in this lifetime, while we are physically able to be together in this lifetime. And that's the truth. So St. Peter is all around the connection today, helping to heal and bring in forgiveness, which again really resonates with the whole message of this week, which is about forgiveness and healing in the body to feel at peace. Very powerful. I hope that helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.